Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey, why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, get him on, y'all. You better give me some eggs right now. Steve Harvey, yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say, I'm so grateful. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. I want to share something with you this morning. In order for God to bless you, you have to have something. You know, and that means I guess what I'm saying is God can only bless you by your faith and your effort. That's the only way he can bless you. By your faith and your effort. Now, because of his grace, he gives us so many things that we don't ask for, we don't thank him for, we don't even have on the list. Oftentimes, many of us have health. We never thank him for it. We get another opportunity to wake up the next day. We never thank him for it. We take so many small things because of his grace. We just take for granted. Like it's just supposed to pop off for us, just like that. Okay. Including that, for all this wonderful things he does us, and he blesses us even far beyond our wildest dreams. I'm talking about myself now, and a lot of you listening. Without us confiding or conferring in him, he still watches over us. I'm talking to all of us now. Here is what you get blessed on through your faith and your efforts. I mean, he really give him something to work with, is what I'm saying. He's going to do certain things for us automatically because he just loves us. He automatically does things for us that we take so for granted that a lot of people are not experiencing because their time is up or whatever. I don't know the reason, but whatever the case. But he does so many things for us automatic. Imagine what could happen to you if you just gave him a little bit to work with. You ever thought about that? Suppose this idea that's been burning on the inside of you, suppose you just started it today. And don't wait to start an idea when you can figure it all the way through, because you'll never get started. It cripples so many people because they think of how to start their business, then they look all the way down the road of the loans they're going to need, and they don't know nobody and they credit bad, so they stop. They never start. What would happen, had you ever thought, if you just started? Do the part of the business that you could do and ask God to lead you and guide you to the next step. That thing called faith, the belief in things that you cannot see. Suppose you just started out on faith. You just stepped out the water, stepped out the boat and stood on the water just on faith. Seeing that is rough, but just believing that he would take care of you. Just believing that he would get you through. Just believing that he would lead you to the next step. Start. If you just started, man, you would then give God something to put his finger on and to bless. People say to me all the time, man, Steve, it seems like everything you do work. Man, do you know what it is, really? I just lose the fear of failing and I start. I don't know how to do all of this. Come on, man. If I could have told you 10 years ago, there's no way I could have told you I'd be where I am today. But if anyone had come to me and said, Steve, in 10 years, you will be doing this, that, and the other. They will recognize you here. You'll get this recognition. You'll get this award, and you'll be living like this. I'd have just looked at them like they was crazy. I really would have, man. It's not that I didn't have the faith. It's just that in my imagination, I didn't see it. I've always believed in God. I just didn't see things for myself. See, I didn't open myself up to what God had for me. I was just living my life based on what I could see for me. When I stopped worrying about what I could see for me and started allowing God to do what he could do for me, it changed my whole existence because I found out that God's plan was way better than mine. But you got to start something. You got to give God something to put his finger on, that Midas touch, where it turned into something. You got to let your imagination go. You got to let your imagination fly as wild as it can fly without being constricted by the confines of where you live and what color you are and what sex you are and how much money you make and what your degree say. You got to let your imagination fly beyond that. You got to go for it. You got to step out on faith and you got to go for it. Oh, and did I mention you got to pray? Don't want to leave that out. Then you got to seek understanding. Man, read Proverbs. Proverbs is a great book to start with. I guess other people got other. I'm just telling you about me. Man, there's probably some better places to start. I don't know. Proverbs was the start for me. The book of wisdom and understanding. That helped develop my thought process, which helped me become fairly successful. Proverbs teaches you everything you need to know. And if you can't read the King James Version, get you one of them translated Bibles. What difference does it make? Long as you hear what he's saying to you. Oh, and did I mention, don't forget to pray. And then take the idea, the business, the journey you want to embark on, and break it down inch by inch. Anything's a cinch. Just start with the piece that you can do. Okay, you don't know how you're going to get the loan when it's time for the loan. What part can you design the business card? Can you make a YouTube video and post it? Can you start telling people that you're associated with this is what you do now? You can start somewhere. You can get a gig somewhere doing something. Somebody will pay you for the service right now. And then simplify it. Take it and break it down to the lowest common denominator. Quit trying to figure it all out. Simplify it. What can I do now? I can't figure this out. It's too complex. It's too difficult. It's too many levels. Quit tripping on that. Do the part you can do. But start, man. Just get started today. Stop delaying it. Every time you put it off, you seem further away from it, don't you? Why won't you start? Let your imagination go. Open it up. You know, if you can't imagine, God sure can. Einstein said it one time. He said that imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. Oh, is that crazy? Is that crazy? Do you know that everything we do, somebody imagined it? But do you know when they imagined it, somebody laughed at them? Man, I'm going to make a car that you can sit on and it'll automatically drive and the wheels will roll. Who going to do that? Okay, here we go. We all ride in cars. Man, I'm going to fly. I'm going to make something that'll take people far away in the air. People board flights every day. Man, somebody sat up there and looked at that moon and said, man, one day I'm going to the moon. He talking about going to the moon. They take people to the moon all the time. Imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. What are you imagining for yourself? What do you see coming? What's your coming attractions? I'm so grateful I changed mine. Oh, I see big because I see God. Come on, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. All thanks to God Almighty. Just to be back again, that deserves a round of applause for God Almighty. I'm talking about, man, how good is God? Really? Really? Amazing. Thank you, Dave. Round of applause. That's for God, everybody. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry is off today. Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior is off today, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy.
Yay.
Well, Shirley's off. Best voice in all of radio is gone. Junior's off today also. And so now we here. Normally I would say, Junior, what's on your mind today? But Lord, I'm glad I ain't asking him that today, because Lord, that would be down a pathway. Slipping into darkness.
Anyway, he's out today.
Man, old school had a song for everything.
Yes.
I was slipping into darkness. That was War.
Yes. Yes, it is. So what if your nephew have... Don't you see if your nephew has something on his mind?
Okay, here we go. Junior, Tommy, you got anything on your mind today?
I do.
Steve.
Man, it ain't gonna hurt you. You know, family and families that's falling out, don't get back together. The tension that it creates whenever we do come around each other. How do you handle family fallouts, man? How do you fix them? Do you jump in and try to fix it? Because now it's gotten to the point where we got, let's just say we got some relatives. My wife got some relatives, ain't spoke in 6 months. And it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Don't have them at your house.
That's your advice for the family beef?
Tell you right now, do not have them at your house.
Okay, and tell me why.
Because you can't put them out. It's hard to put people out that's arguing. Because it's the women in there, they trying to fix it, all this here. So don't have them at your house. Now, what you could do is separate them, invite the better half of the family that's involved in the dispute so you could try to narrate, negotiate, what do they call it? Mediate.
Yeah, mediate.
But you don't want to have them both there and they know they both coming or they don't know one of them's coming. That's not what you need. So just have one side of the family come. That's the cooler side. And the one that you all have decided has the right way. Because most families know who's fault.
The right way, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, they wrong for that. Because once, I'm going to tell you something, man. When people get together and they will create a narrative amongst themselves that makes themselves 100% correct.
Yep. That's true.
Because they ain't talking to nobody but theyself.
Yep.
So
dropping that knowledge. Family beef early this morning. Okay. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, the nephew is back. He's going to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
On August 6th, get ready to laugh all the way to the bank with The Pickup, the hottest action movie of the summer coming to Prime Video. Eddie Murphy stars as an armored truck driver with his rookie partner, Pete Davidson, as they are forced into a multi-million-dollar heist led by none other than your girl, Keke Palmer. From Tim Story, director of Barbershop, The Pickup features an all-star cast including Eva Longoria, Marshawn Lynch, and Andrew Dice Clay. The Pickup coming to Prime Video August the 6th.
Time now to run that prank back. What you got, nephew?
We down there with them praise dances. Y'all get on one accord, okay? I just can't take it.
What do you mean they are on one accord at church?
I think it's a limit, Carla. Where
so
praise,
what?
I think praise dancing, man, about 30. I think we ought to,
There's an age limit to praise dancing?
Yeah, you need to find a new ministry out there. You can't, it's a limit on praise dancing. After 30, okay, I'm going to give you 35. After that, but when I see a 40-something-year-old praise dancer, that's not cute.
Yeah.
Y'all can't tell people what age to be to serve on a ministry.
at some point you got to move on to the usher boat. You know what I'm saying? You have to.
Need an age limit and a weight limit on praise dancers.
Praise dancers, let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. How you doing? I'm looking for Sister Tanya.
This is Sister Tanya.
Sister Tanya, this is Brother Fuller from the church. How are you?
Oh, I'm well, Brother Fuller. How are you?
I'm good. We wanted to give you a call about the praise dancing that's at the church. First of all, I wanted to really show you how much you're doing a great job over there with the praise dancers, and you definitely do a great job on every third Sunday that you guys actually perform. Everybody seems to really like it.
Well, thank you. What can I do for you today?
There is a bit of a situation with, it's been brought to our attention. We actually had a small gathering, a little meeting about it, and I've been elected to actually give you a call.
And who is this again? I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Brother Fuller.
And who had a meeting?
Some of the brothers at the church and pastor actually sat in for a moment on it, and I was actually elected to actually just give you a call. It's nothing that I don't think we can't get rectified and move on smoothly as we normally do. But I just think we wanted to reach out to you and kind of make you aware of it if you don't mind.
Okay. And what things are those?
Well, Sister Tanya, has any of the praise dancers before they became praise dancers was any of them strippers?
I beg your pardon?
Was any of the praise dancers that at the church that you have on the praise team right now, was any of them strippers in the past?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't really know who you are, and I don't really understand this line of questioning.
Like I said, I'm Brother Fuller. I don't think we've met, but like I said, I've been elected to give you a call. Now it seems like what happened is this past week when you all actually danced, it seemed like a couple of the girls was actually gyrating during the praise routine.
Say what? Gyrating. Brother Fuller, I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you saw. None of my girls were gyrating. They were dancing for the Lord. And I think if you look through your Lord's eye, perhaps you would see them better, instead of maybe you were looking through the gyrating eye.
No. See, a couple of these girls, we can point them out. A couple of them have strip girl tendencies, evidently, because some of them has been driving.
Strip girl tendencies. You know what? Sir, I think we need to complete this call. Perhaps I need to call Bishop and speak to him myself because, I don't know what you do all day, but I have a real job. And I'm sitting here holding a conversation in my office about gyrating strippers in the church. Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, listen. Now, here's a couple other things that they're talking about. Some of the girls' feet are real ashy when you all are performing, and they want to see if maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if y'all need the grip or whatever that y'all don't put lotion on. We're not sure what that is. As well as the toenail polish. Everybody has 3, 4, 5 different designs and everything. Is it any way y'all can be in unison with your toenail polish? But the most important thing is the gyrating during the dance routine.
I don't know what your feet look like. I don't need you calling me, talking to me about my girls, their feet, their nail polish. Perhaps your mind should be on Jesus instead of on them. How about that?
Hard, man, for my mind to be.
I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't know what your
for my mind to be on Jesus when somebody's shaking their butt at the church. Now, that's the problem.
You know what? Look, I'm at work. Now, I'm trying to keep a work tone. You're going to make me curse up in here. Now, let me tell you something. Don't call me anymore. I will deal with Pastor. If he has something to say with me, he can say it to me personally. But I'm done with this conversation.
Are you going to deal with the gyrating is what we want to know. Maybe, you know what, it just hit me. Maybe you one of the ones that's doing the gyrating.
Look, let me tell you something. My girls ain't doing no gyrating, and neither am I. Now, I am done with this conversation. Do you understand me?
But listen.
I'm done.
Are you done with the gyrating? That's what we want to stop. So we can't praise the Lord if the booties is shaking.
You know what? Sir, look, I got to go to work. I got to go. Now, again, I don't know what your issue is. It sounds to me like you have an issue with gyrating booties. I have not heard so much gyrating booties in one conversation in my entire life. Now, my mind is set on Jesus. I don't know what your mind is set on.
Well, Sister Tanya, before you was a praise dance ministry, over the ministry, did you ever used to strip?
No, I didn't do no stripping. Now, did your wife do any stripping? Did your mama do any stripping?
What did you? Wait a minute, man.
You heard what I said. You heard how you like it if somebody called you and asked you if your mama did some stripping? How you like that? I got
you know what I want to know? When is the next rehearsal? That way I can come and pick out who it is that's doing
don't want to see you in my rehearsal. I don't want to see any parts of you in my rehearsal. If I see you near one of my girls, I swear I'm coming after you myself. Do you understand me?
We need to find out who's doing that gyrating.
You don't need to find out thing. You need to stay your butt in your own house.
And I'm glad y'all ain't dancing when the plate is being passed, because ain't no telling how you act with them wands coming through that.
You know what? That's it. That's it. You call me disrespecting me. I'm at work. I can't even handle this anymore. You know what? Don't call me no more. Don't look at my girls no more. Matter of fact, come near the church and see what I got for you.
I want to know, is you going to stop the gyrating? When is you going to stop
do it
from moving?
I'm not going to do it thing.
Who you think you talking to like that? You supposed to be a minister leader.
You. I'm done listening to you. Now I'm getting ready to go.
Well, I got one more thing to say to you before you leave.
No, you ain't got a thing to say to me. I said I was done.
And I said I got one more thing to say. Is you listen?
You know what, man? Get off my phone.
I'm going to say it anyway. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your entire praise ministry congregation, all your girls, got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, I'm a cutie. For real? Oh, they got me cursing on the radio. Oh, I think I'm going to have it.
Hey, I got one thing to ask you, Tanya. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Nobody else but the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You play too much. All right, coming up next, we got Ask the CLO right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
On August 6th, get ready to laugh all the way to the bank with The Pickup, the hottest action movie of the summer coming to Prime Video. Eddie Murphy stars as an armored truck driver with his rookie partner, Pete Davidson, as they are forced into a multi-million-dollar heist led by none other than your girl, Keke Palmer. From Tim Story, director of Barbershop, The Pickup features an all-star cast including Eva Longoria, Marshawn Lynch, and Andrew Dice Clay. The Pickup coming to Prime Video August the 6th.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Stephen A. Smith responds to criticism from former First Lady Michelle Obama. Okay, Stephen A.
Man, just let that go, bro.
Oh, my goodness.
I ain't heard about
What
this
she
one.
said,
Fill me
no,
in on this
nothing. It wasn't nothing.
We'll talk about it at the top of the hour. Steve heard about it. Check this out. A glitter sock worn by Michael Jackson sells for $9,000 at a French auction. We'll tell you about that. And sad news out of Hollywood, actress Lonnie Anderson has passed away. So we'll talk about these stories at the top. But right now it's time to Ask the CLO. You ready, Steve? CLO?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Trinity in Lake Charles. She says, I'm moving in with my older sister and she hates my boyfriend. I don't say anything about who she dates, but as the big sister, she judges everything I do. I am 31 years old, so should I have to sneak around her or should I stand up to her?
Well, you ain't got to do either one, but let me tell you what, he can't come over there though.
Yeah, her house.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You ain't got to sneak around. But he can't come over there, and you can't expect her to allow him in the house. If you know she don't like her, you can't bring him to her house. That's
right.
Rule number one. Now, you ain't got to sneak around because you're 31. You can openly date the guy, but hopefully he got a house because he can't come over there. When he come to pick you up, he can call you and let you know he outside. He can come and meet you at the door and walk you to the car and open your car door and put you in and shut the door and drive off. And when you get back from the date, he can get out the car, open your door, walk you back up to the house. He can't come in.
Big sis does not like him. No. That's her house.
I don't let nobody in my house I don't like. Nobody.
At all.
I don't care who you are.
That part.
all.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to, there you go, Trinity. Moving on to Melissa in Jacksonville, Duval. Yup. My son's tutor told me that she won't be able to come to our house anymore because my husband makes her uncomfortable. She's almost 60, so I doubt my husband came on to her. He laughed and denied it. Should I take her seriously?
She fine though. That's a fine 60 though. I'm tell you that right now.
See.
Shut up, Tommy.
God, she fine. Doing math. God.
And she's smart.
I know it's arithmetic. That's what tutor is.
He laughed it off.
And denied it. This is what Melissa in Jacksonville said.
Well, what he got to deny it. That's obvious. But
right.
What is it that the woman is saying she made to feel? Is he staring at her? You know.
No specific in this from Melissa. My son's tutor told me that she won't be able to come to our house anymore because my husband makes her uncomfortable. She didn't say what exactly he is doing.
Well, she's not coming to the house no more. Now, if you're not going to find out what's making her uncomfortable, then your question was, should I take her seriously? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you have to take her seriously because we're in a culture now where anything can turn into a lawsuit. So you have to take her seriously. But I think to keep your family together and to keep everybody safe, just get another tutor.
Yeah.
Because if the woman is lying, you don't need her around your family no more. And if she's telling the truth, you don't need her around the family no more.
So the boy gonna flunk for a minute, basically.
Yeah, he be all right, though.
What?
I got a lot of F's. I got a lot of A's.
And look at you now.
Yeah, F's ain't everything. Don't worry about them F's. You get some F's and you recover. Plus, how old is the boy? He a tutor.
Well, he needs a tutor. That could be any age. Yeah.
Yeah, so, hey, he be all right.
Maybe they can find another place to tutor, like, I don't know, library or something like that. Anyway, moving on. Rico in Trenton, New Jersey. My wife and I heard our 14-year-old daughter on the phone cursing out a boy that rubbed her butt at school. I think my daughter gets a pass for how she handled the situation, but my wife wants to punish her. Should she be punished or praised?
Punish her. Hey, tell me who the little boy is.
Right.
So I can go up to the school and talk to his daddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, that's all that is. Mm-hmm. What you want to punish her for? Because let me tell you something. Your kids is cussing when you ain't around.
Yes.
I was at my grandson's basketball game. BJ, a couple weeks ago. By the way, they won the championship.
Congrats, BJ and the team.
BJ.
Good job. Yeah.
And they get rings when they win. Everybody get a ring and a trophy, and the rings are heavy. They look like NBA rings. They fake diamonds, of course, but they real heavy. They got weight on them like a real ring. I was going, and he in 3rd grade. We won the elementary school championship when I was in 6th grade. I got a patch.
Anyway, back to the letter.
An iron-on patch. So anyway.
That's in the 70s, dog.
Yeah.
Dog, that was in the 60s.
In the 60s? Okay.
Oh, wow.
70s.
Come on, help Rico. Should they punish the girl or?
No, I don't think you should punish the girl, but I think you all need to realize your kids are talking a little bit different. I had his basketball team down at the ranch for his birthday, and boy, I drove up and they didn't know I was there.
Them little boys was cussing.
Boy, they was out there
letting them fly.
F you little Ian, you don't know nothing. Oh, B, sitting up here running around right here. That's why you can't dribble, H. You sitting up in here tell me you better get out my MF face. You don't know who you mess with. You about to beat something up in here. I was sitting there going, all right. I was impressed. I was like, hey, then I walked in.
You will be.
Then I walked in and tried to be a grandparent. Hey.
Watch your language.
But then as soon as I got their attention, I said, nah, good. All you little MFs, get over there on that other side. Stupid little MFs. Why you all out here? Well, no, you just... Oh, God, though. My daughter cussing today. Hey, man, my daughter Carly said, Jesus, Dad.
So embarrassed, Daddy. All right, so Rico and Trenton, y'all shouldn't punish the girl. All right, moving on.
Punish the girl? No.
She probably cussing like her mama cuss. She probably didn't hear her mama do it.
All right, let's move on. Last one. Kelvin in Philly. I kept my kids this past weekend, and my ex-wife went to Ohio with her new husband for his 10-year-old daughter's birthday party. My kids are 8 and 11, and they're wondering why they weren't invited. Is it my place to talk to my ex-wife about this?
No, the ex.
He kept his kids and then, hired.
Yeah, they may not. Y'all, them kids may not get it. Y'all ain't a blended family.
No.
Yeah,
so you don't think he should talk about it?
Yeah, you're not a blended family. If one of y'all they'd have to be living together. No, this don't matter. You ain't going to the party.
Okay. All right.
You ain't going to the war next year either.
Okay, coming up, top of the hour, entertainment news. That's cold. That's cold-blooded.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So according to Yahoo.com, Stephen A. Smith has clapped back at former forever First Lady Michelle Obama after she mentioned him on her podcast last week. She said in part, quote, "If I listen to ESPN for an hour, it's like watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta, It's the same drama. They're yelling at each other. She went on about that. So then Stephen A. Smith responded. Take a listen to his response in part.
I adore and love practically everything about you and who you are and what you represent, what you mean to this country, what you mean to so many young ladies in this world. What a incredibly motivational and inspirational figure you are. And I feel even more adamant about what your husband, Barack Obama, said when he talked to those men in Pittsburgh and implied that to not vote for Kamala is because we're engaging in some sort of misogyny. There are issues that matter to every American citizen, and to sort of blackmail us emotionally into trying to compel us to vote one way or another is part of what won Trump the election.
So that was part of Stephen A.'s response. It was lengthy, but that was part of it. So what do you guys think? I don't know.
I don't think
everything needs to have a response to it. I don't think you always got to say something. He could have just let that go.
Yeah, because it wasn't nothing. Everything don't. But I don't know. He must have had something else to say because that wasn't connected to what she said at all.
No, at all.
Well, he said he respectfully disagreed with, I guess, her opinion about the show First Take, or
but see, you can't disagree with the person's opinion. Listen to me, man. My wife don't like the show. She don't like all that hollering.
Yeah, it's a lot of hollering on First Take.
She don't like all that hollering.
First Lady Michelle Obama is correct. It's a lot of yelling.
Bruh, and it's a lot of women go, why he so angry? Why his veins in his forehead? Why?
It's just sports, right?
We talking about sports.
Yeah, you ain't in there interviewing Lazinski and Putin. So, yeah. Sometimes, man, you just don't have to comment on everything.
Yeah.
How much you love her and respect her and what Barack Obama did with the men in Pennsylvania and what that got to
Pittsburgh, yeah.
All she said was watching SportsCenter sometimes is like watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's just drama and yelling.
Right. And she did say Stephen A. Smith. She did mention his name.
Well, that's who be hollering. She ain't wrong.
Right, she is not.
Dog, sometimes I don't call my boy because I don't feel like that. Sometimes we be talking, I be going, hey, man, back it down a little bit. I've done First Take. And you know what I said to Stephen A. one time? He was just talking. I said, hey, man, hey.
Mm-hmm. Slow down.
Mm-hmm.
This First Take, this ain't just your take.
Right, I remember that. Yes, I remember that.
I said that to him, man. You just be talking like you just the voice of it.
Yeah. So he felt the need to respond to that. I'm with you guys. You could have left that alone. That was not that big of an issue.
It didn't.
Dog, just relax. Mm-hmm. You acting like Trump now.
Ooh, upset.
He comment on everything.
Yes, he does. Yes,
he mad at Bruce Springsteen. He's a low talent guy. Bruce Springsteen? Yeah. Wait a minute, dog.
That's low talent?
One of the biggest.
The boss. Boss.
Dog.
Rock and roll legend.
He's on one of the greatest rock and roll legends.
Bruh. He said low talent guy. I went, wow.
The boss, Bruce Springsteen.
Wow.
Yeah. He's also mad at our radio brother, Charlemagne. He went in on him, so. Ooh. All right, let's switch gears. In other entertainment news, a glittered rhinestone sock that Michael Jackson wore during his performance of Billie Jean back in 1997 recently sold for about $8,900 at a French auction. Now, according to the New York Post...
How we know that's the sock? How we know that?
Listen, this is what the New York Post is reporting. The white and studded sock with crystal rhinestones was discovered by a technician backstage at Michael Jackson. You remember the History World Tour back then? So the sock was preserved in a frame for 28 years. And so it sold for about $8,900 at the auction of the King of Pop items.
Yeah, I'd have bought that. I'd have bought it.
You'd have bought the sock?
You bought the sock?
Hell yeah, $8,900. Yeah.
Would you have worn it?
No. But the lie I had with it, though, whew.
What lie? What would you have said? Why you gotta lie about Michael Jackson's glitter sock?
I was out at Mike's house one night, and I had bought these hookers out there for him.
Okay.
And he had got naked in the back.
Oh.
And I found the socks that he had on, because he had the socks on while he was with the girl. Then the sock fell off, and that sock fell off, and I kept it, and this it. But this the same sock, though, he wore in the Billie Jean video, because she said that's what she came out there for. Oh. So I knew this was it.
All right, so here's a question for you, Steve. Listen to this question for Steve. Which article of clothing would you have auctioned off, or would you auction off from your career?
I'd auction off, I had the jockey strap I had on the last time I dunked a basketball. Yeah.
Jockey strap on?
Yeah.
I thought you would say the yellow suit from your special. You know, that was...
Right. That was legendary.
What about the suit from the Kings?
I got the Kings of Comedy suit.
Yeah.
That I wore. I got the yellow suit, and I got the suit I wore on my first HBO special.
Yeah. So how much? How much you think you can get for the King suit?
If Michael's sock went for $9,000.
Hell yeah, and that wasn't nothing but the sock. I got the whole suit. I'd probably take it.
Hurry up. How much?
Couple million.
$1 million?
Ain't nobody buying no suit for no couple million.
Anybody?
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour. Are big money purchase items discussions with your partner? Is that an issue? Is that stressful? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
A super yacht believed to be owned by Bill Gates is up for sale. This 390-foot yacht features a private residence, infinity pool, a cinema, and is one of the very first super yachts that run on hydrogen. I didn't even know that was a thing. The sticker price is $645 million.
Ain't a whole lot of buyers for that.
No, not at all. So is there anything or a big purchase item that you're currently trying to convince your spouse that you want to buy? And part two, are these big money discussions stressful, and do they lead to an argument or what?
I try to do it without her knowing it. That's what I try to do.
Wait, what? How do you do that? How do you do that?
If I can play in that 30, 40,000 area and just buy some stuff without her knowing, I try to do it. Yeah.
So you could spend $30,000 and your wife not know? You don't have an amount that what?
She gonna know.
Yeah.
But if it ain't gonna come in till Amex come in 30 days later, so she ain't gonna see it till later.
Wow, you rich?
What? Black card.
I ain't rich. I'm budgeting.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you is. Do you hear yourself?
You spend $30,000 at one time on a credit card. First of all, who got a credit card got $30,000 limit?
That's A and B.
You do?
That part. Woo, rich people problem segment. What?
See, it's a limit to what I can spend without discussing it with them.
Right. We have that too, me and my husband.
Probably for me and her.
How much can you spend with and it ain't no drama? Can you spend $100?
Yeah.
Okay. See,
you can spend $100,000.
He in a different world.
He's in a different tax bracket.
I got, but we have those minimum 4 bank accounts I've been telling y'all about for years too.
One more time, drop it on people in case they missed it.
We have an account that nobody can touch. It's a savings account that requires both of our signatures to move a single dollar out of it. Mm-hmm. We have our household account where we put the money in that covers all of our light bills, electricals, house payments, anything like that. So we make sure and then Marjorie has her own account and I have my own account. Every month she gets an allowance and every month I get an allowance. Her allowance is more than mine.
Wow.
Because she spends a different thing. She buy for the grandkids and all that. I don't do none of that. All mine is for me. Okay. Yeah. Now I had to pass on an item and she was surprised that I passed. She said, I thought you was just going to go on and do it. But I went, no, because I don't want to start that, because if you go on and do it, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah. Well, we have an amount too, my husband and I.
What is that?
What's your amount?
$800. I wish you would. I wish you would spend
Call us
800, 801 and nobody picks up the phone. That's a problem.
$800 and they said nothing to me. It's going to be a problem.
What are you out there buying?
I went to dinner.
Right.
I took some people to dinner.
That's it. Coming up at 34 after the hour. We're going to have some more fun with random questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time to ask the morning crew some fun random questions. We like to do this every now and then. Are you guys ready?
Come on.
What's your most frequent lie?
My most frequent lie?
Mm-hmm. What do you lie about?
Why would I tell you that? If I just told you. Why would I tell you a lie I just told?
Oh, Lord.
If I just told it, it's still in effect right now.
Oh, I got one of them. I got one I use all the time.
Thank you. He
I got, you know, okay, for example, if you call my phone, you know how it comes up and you have that little message thing over there that you can customize?
Yes. Yeah, you can't pick up the phone, you're doing something or whatever.
I just hit that. Mm-hmm. You know, I have messages that go out. I'm on a Zoom. Mm-hmm. I don't be. A matter of fact, if you get one of them, all four of them customizations is lies.
All of them.
I'm on the Zoom. I don't be.
I'm on the Zoom. Text me. I can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't recognize the number.
Oh, okay.
And I got one more. Yeah, but I'm hitting one of them.
Yes.
Okay, now my lie like that, Unc, is I'm at my son's game. It's too loud. Text me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you don't want to pick up. Okay, so you guys frequently lie about phone calls. Y'all don't want to talk to people.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
Well, Monica, right. I'm sorry. Yeah. She on the Zoom talking about it. That's how I got something. Well.
Yeah, you send that to us, your coworkers.
Well, we're not going to talk, so what difference do it make what I say?
Not with you. We need to talk to you. Moving on.
I just text him when I need to tell him something. That's it. Yeah.
That's all you can do, because he's not going to pick up the phone.
Dog, I got stuff I'm doing. I'm like, sometimes I'm just thinking.
We interrupted your thinking.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one. What's a myth about men that's 100% untrue, and it makes you mad whenever you hear it?
Once a cheater, always a cheater. That just ticks me off, man.
So that's not true?
No, that's not true. I don't know why y'all don't understand this thing about cheating.
Explain it. I'm listening. First
of all, every man has cheated somewhere down the line. Before he met you, somewhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's how we learn. Because you pay for something. You lose something along the way. You lose trust. You lose a person. You lose companionship, friendship, and you learn. But I've said this on the show, I can't tell you how many times. All men can change. All men will change. But there's only one woman we will change for. And when we meet her, we'll give up all the foolishness. That's the one I hate that women say. That's a myth.
That's a myth about. All right. Okay, Steve, what about your nephew? You got one?
All men with big hands and feet is blessed. That's a lie. I'm a little guy. I'm blessed. I'm a little guy. I got a little hand, little feet. I'm still blessed.
Well, that didn't say that, but I beg to differ about what you just said. Seeing as how you ain't got big hands or big feet.
He over there struggling.
Sound like hate to me.
Nephew's on the struggle bus. Okay, nephew.
There's a lot of stuff, y'all. Go ahead.
Here's one. What's something that you don't like or enjoy, but wish that you did?
Something
I don't like or enjoy, but wish I did.
Something I don't like?
Yeah, but you wish you did. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because if I don't like it, I just ain't
I don't like it. I ain't trying to work out.
Okay.
I ain't never. If I don't like it, I don't like what I want it for.
All right. Well, that's fair. You can't think of anything.
I wish I liked blackjack, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing when I'm sitting there. I can't enjoy that. Then I sit on the end and I'm messing it up for everybody else. I don't like that.
I wish I loved everybody, but I don't. I don't know how I'm getting to heaven with that attitude.
Coming up next, Nephew Toby's prank phone call right after this.
We'll have some explaining to do when I get to that gate car.
I'm with you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, Shirley left us with one of her favorite strawberry letters. The subject is...
Shirley!
Yep. Fight or flight. This is one of her favorites. But right now, the nephew is here with today's phone call. What you got, nephew?
We headed back to the church, Carla.
Again?
Yeah, I love the church. We grew up in church. Me and I grew up in church. We were there every day, every other day. We grew up in the church house. But that's right. This is starting to bother me. When you go to church, of course, maybe you ain't been in a couple weeks. And they, I just don't like it when I don't get no notification that it's a guest pastor, a guest, pastor that's going to be in there preaching. Where is, ain't nobody told me nothing. I want my money back. He preaching from the book of Ruth. Don't nobody preach from Ruth no more. What are you doing, man? What is all this? Where's the regular pastor at? I ain't coming here for this. I done got all dressed up and got here at 10 o'clock and now pastor ain't here. And here the guest pastor here preaching from the book of Ruth. Who do that? I need my money back. I'm calling the church and I need my money back. Let's go, cat dog. I want my money back.
Hello?
I need to speak to Sister Felicia.
Okay, who is this?
This right here is Glenn, all right? This is Glenn.
Okay,
This is Brother Glenn. Can I speak to Sister Felicia Bryson, please?
Okay, sir. How did you get my number?
I got your number from one of the deacons at the church.
Okay, what deacon was that?
I don't even know the deacon name. Listen, what I'm trying to ask you, can you reimburse me for some money that I put in church on Sunday?
Okay, well, can you just calm down just a little, please, sir?
Look, are you the financial person at the church?
Yes, I am. So what can I do for you?
I'm trying to get my money back that I put in church on Sunday. I put $100 in church on Sunday, and I'm trying to get my $100 back.
Okay, well, did you not give from your heart?
I gave from my heart what I thought was going to happen, but it didn't happen.
Okay, help me help you. What you mean, what didn't happen? What didn't happen, sir?
Okay, Pastor wasn't there. Pastor was not there on Sunday, and y'all had this guest minister come in who I didn't like him at all, but the doggone the offering was before he even got up to preach. So I didn't already gave my offering, which was $100, and then I didn't even know Pastor wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So here I am giving $100. I'm thinking, I know I'm going to get the word when Pastor there. But y'all put this dude up. He coming from, don't nobody come from the book of Ruth no more. He was at Ruth, Leviticus. He was all over the place. I want to get my $100 back. I ain't giving to that.
Sir, do you not read the bulletin? I mean, how often do you even come to church?
I come to church often. I mean, what that's got to do with anything?
Well, if you would come a little often and read the bulletin, so you would have known that Pastor took a vacation.
He took a vacation, so everybody knew he wasn't gonna be there.
Yes, sir. The regulars, the people that come regularly to church, they know that, sir.
Okay, well I ain't know that, so I need to get my money back.
Okay, what I need you to do though is calm down.
I'm calm. I'm just trying to say I want to get my $100. I'm not giving that sermon I got on Sunday. I'm not giving no $100 for that.
Well, sir, I cannot give you $100 back, okay? We don't do no refund checks. I can't do that. Okay, I have to wait till Pastor get back in because 2 people have to sign the checks. I can't even do that for you, sir. Matter of fact, I'm not even at work right now.
Okay, so how am I going to get my $100 back?
Okay, sir, why don't you just call the church on tomorrow and then we can go from there, okay?
I'm not calling the church tomorrow. I tell you what, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come up there tomorrow and you're going to give me my $100. Either it's in a check or it's in cash. But you, Sister Felicia Patterson, you're going to give me my money.
Hey, did you just cuss me?
Say what?
Sir, did you just cuss me?
I just told you that come tomorrow, I'm coming up there to get my $100, whether it's in a check or whether it's in cash. I don't care what it's in.
Let me tell you something, sir. You ain't getting nothing from us. How dare you call here and cuss me, asking for some money back? You doesn't matter. You giving your money from your heart. It doesn't matter who up there preaching the word of God. You give because you love God. But if you ever talk to me like this, I'll strip you naked. You hear me? You know what? You better be glad this ain't 20 years ago because I'd have cussed you from A to Z. But thank God that he saved me because, you know, I ain't going to cuss you. But I tell you what I will do, young man. Whenever I see you, what you say your name is again? What's your name is?
I'm Brother Glenn.
Brother Glenn, when I see you, I'm going to give you the right for the fellowship. Do you hear me? Come on, say something. Because that's how you treat God's people. You have been talking to me ignorant since I picked up the phone. You ain't say, hi, ma'am. How you doing, ma'am? Can you help me, ma'am? No, you just start cussing and hollering at me. You don't talk to people like that. You don't even sound like a Christian. Christians don't do that. Do you hear me, boy? Now, you want something from people, you ask. That's what the word said. You have not because you ask not. You don't call here hollering at me. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Come call here cussing at me. Oh, Lord, help me.
Can I, Sister Felicia, can I say, I just want to say something else to you if you don't mind. Can I say something?
You can't say nothing to me. But you know what you need to do? Go get you some manners.
Yes, ma'am. But but there's one more thing I just wanted to say to you.
Ain't no one more thing. Ain't no one more thing.
Okay, but I just wanted to tell you this, Sister Felicia. I wanted to tell you.
I told you. You ain't got nothing to tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But I want to say this though. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend, Sister Doris, got me to prank phone call you. Sister Felicia.
Oh, my God. Woo. I am going to get Doris. Oh, yes, I am. Tommy,
hello?
Is Steve in there with you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Steve is not in here with me.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to need to have a private moment with Sister Doris. Yeah, it's got to be private. Can't nobody hear what I got to share with her. Yeah, it's going to just be me, her, and the Lord.
Sister Felicia, she told me, she said, my girlfriend is blessed, highly favored, saved. And she said, I want you to see if you can push her butt. Sister Felicia, you wrote it out. I'm going to tell you. But you, let me ask you something though. 20 years ago, it'd have been a little different.
Oh, 20 years ago, I'd have picked you up and dropped you back down, looked at you and walked over you after I got through cussing you out. But that was 20 years ago. Oh, thank the Lord for deliverance.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord, my legs still shaking. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord,
hey,
forgive me.
Let me ask you something, Sister Felicia. I got to ask you, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Oh, I must say the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Oh, yeah, you got me. Oh, Lord, you got me.
Come on. You better give me some praise up in here.
You wrong for this. You play too much, but I do agree.
You understand, though, don't you?
Yes. You
Nobody
so
want no guest speaker today.
Yes,
come on, I came to hear pastor. That's what I came to hear. Pastor.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm with you right on that. Yes, sir, nephew.
All right, next up, y'all get ready. The nephew is coming to Birmingham, Alabama, baby. August 29th. It's Week 0 Classic. Week 0 Classic, and it's the Comedy Jam. It is myself. It is Bill Bellamy. We got a special guest out of Birmingham. The girl goes by the name of Miss V. She will be in the building holding it down, and we will be at the Botwell Auditorium in Birmingham, Alabama. You heard what I said? The Botwell Auditorium. August 29th. Tickets on sale right now. That's Valdosta State versus Clark. That's University of West Alabama versus Fort Valley. It's going down Saturday. And yeah, the band's gonna be there. Me and Bill gonna be there. And it's gonna be straight stupid. Tickets on sale right now. All right. That's Week 0 Classic in Birmingham, Alabama, August 29th. Tickets are on sale right now. Thank you.
Nice.
Kicking off Labor Day weekend. Me and my boy Bill Bellamy. Yes.
HBCU. I love it. Halftime.
Bill is just a good dude. You know that?
No,
He's
he
just
is,
a good
man.
dude.
He is.
Funny. He's a legend in the game, too.
He's a legend in the game.
Boy, he had the most legendary club I ever been to, the Peppermint Lounge in New Jersey. It ain't what you want. It ain't what you want.
You better be ready.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up. Today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is fight or flight. We'll get into it.
You can fight
right
on the
after
flight
this.
if you want to. If we're on Frontier, you can flight on the flight.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity is the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours. Yeah.
You heard
So
what
write
she
us.
said. It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Subject, fight or flight. Fight or flight. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 30-year-old flight attendant and I'm married to a 44-year-old professor. I met him when I was in grad school and we started dating after I got my degree. He was going through a divorce and we kept our relationship private until it was finalized. He has a 17-year-old daughter that found out on social media and she started a lot of chaos in our lives. She didn't show up at our wedding and it devastated my husband. He was upset that his ex-wife allowed her to skip the wedding. I was over her by that time, so I didn't care. Now she's about to turn 18 and asks if she can come live with us in Florida and attend a fashion school. I never answered my husband, and he eventually flipped out on me and made the executive decision to allow her to come. I fixed up our home office for her, and I moved my desk onto our sun porch. I was so irritated. She has been here 4 months, and she has done exactly what I knew she was going to do. Now, when she's got an attitude, I leave and go to work. I take any flight available so I can get away from this girl. My husband and I argue because he says I'm not a positive role model for her. She's a grown woman to me, and she's got parents that failed her and allowed her to disrespect grown people. I told my husband that if she pops off at the mouth one more time, I'm going to pop her. He says I need to learn how to be a parent, and I told him I will as soon as he makes me one. I would rather work and deal with the plane full of needy passengers instead of dealing with a grown child. My husband told me that my fight or flight mentality is ruining us. He can't see that his child is divisive and honoring. Am I wrong, or does he need to put her out? Absolutely, yes. I think you're wrong. I do think you're wrong. On so many levels here. I'll tell you why. It's simple. You are the adult. You keep calling her a grown woman. You keep saying she's grown, but she's really still a child. You're grown when you can pay your own way and when you can take care of yourself. And she's not doing that right now. She's in your home. She's living off you guys. She's living with you guys. You're also grown when you can face your problems head on. But what do? You run and jump on a flight and, as you say, deal with with a plane full of needy passengers rather than trying to fix a problem at the house. And yes, it is a problem because it's causing you and your husband to argue. Now, why would you let that happen? You two should present a united front to his daughter, making it impossible for her to come between you guys, because that is what's happening. That situation, you all are allowing to let it come between you. Stay home in the midst of all this and handle your situation. No more jumping on planes when you can't deal with it anymore. I say first you and your husband should talk, agree on some basic house rules. Then a family meeting should be called to let the daughter know about the new changes. And again, remember, you and your husband are on the same team and you guys are the adults. I mean, she needs to see that you guys are together. He's her dad, but he's your husband, which means it's your house and your rules. So as you know, she's welcome as long as she abides by the house rules. I mean, that means no attitudes, no popping off at the mouth, no disrespect of any kind. And let me say this, if she pops off at the mouth one more time, you're going to pop her. Don't pop her. That's not what this is all about. Don't do that. I mean, you know, she's angry. She's trying you and all of that, trying to come between her, but you don't have to take it there. You can be the bigger person here. You can invite her to lunch. You can do something fun with her, you know, and try to make peace with her. And like your husband said, be a role model for her. I think you should try that before you give up on this situation and start, you know, popping her and all that all together. Steve?
Wow. This is going to have a couple of twists and turns in it. I agree with what Shirley's saying about the letter. The real problem here is in the letter writer. That seems to be the real problem. Mm-hmm. Now, you're a 30-year-old flight attendant and you're married to a 44-year-old professor. Now, see, I want you to understand something. The news got out some kind of way because this story got told because somebody knows he was your professor at the school. I met him when I was at grad school and we started dating after I got my degree. He was going through a divorce and we kept our relationship private until it was finalized. He has a 17-year-old daughter that found out on social media and she started a lot of chaos in our life. Well, the daughter found out what on social media? That you all were dating or you all had gotten married? I think she found out y'all was dating. Mm-hmm. So quite naturally, her and the mother are now blaming you as the cause of the divorce. That's how it always works, ain't it? Yes. So now, after they found out on social media, she started a lot of chaos in her lives. She didn't show up at our wedding and it devastated my husband. He was upset that his ex-wife allowed her to skip the wedding. You mean his ex-wife didn't make her go to the wedding? His ex-wife wasn't there. So the ex-wife didn't make the daughter go to the wedding. What you mean allow her to skip it? She's 17. She didn't want to go down there because she figured you the reason her mom and daddy ain't together. And her mama done co-signed that because as soon as you start dating somebody, they go, oh, here she is right here. You the reason and you was dating and you younger. And you younger.
Hang on, Steve. Part 2 of your response is coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, fight or flight. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, fight or flight.
30-year-old flight attendant is married to a 44-year-old professor. She met the professor in grad school and they started dating after she got the degree. That's what she says. He was going through a divorce and we kept our relationship private until it was finalized. He got a 17-year-old daughter that found out on social media
and she started a lot of chaos in her life. She was 17 then, right? Mm-hmm. Well, now listen to this. She didn't show up at our wedding, and it devastated my husband because he was upset that his ex-wife allowed her to skip the wedding. No, his ex-wife didn't make her go down there because the ex-wife and the daughter then came to the conclusion that this young girl you married is the reason why y'all got the divorce anyway. And that's exactly how it looked. And then when they found out about y'all's relationship on social media, that validated because it was only telling one story. Then you said I was over her by that time, so I didn't care. So now you didn't care that she come to the wedding because you over her by that time. It was a year of chaos and you was through with the girl. Now she's about to turn 18. So it wasn't even a whole year. Because now you say it was about to turn 18. You see how fast this is moving? But you left that out the letter, baby. You left that out the letter. After she finds out, then next thing she know, y'all getting married. And there's a 14-year age difference. And you were his student while he was a professor. And y'all were seeing each other while they still were married and not yet divorced. Because y'all kept it a secret. See how this works? See how this works? Now she want to come live with y'all in Florida and attend a fashion school. I never answered my husband. He eventually flipped out on me and made an executive decision to allow her to come. It's his daughter. She want to come down there, stay with her daddy, go to fashion school. What you want him to say? Except yes. I fixed up a home office for her. I moved my desk into our sun porch. I was so irritated. You did all this begrudgingly. She has been there 4 months and she's done exactly what I knew she was going to do. Now she's got an attitude. Now when she's got an attitude, I leave and go to work. See, you're not explaining this. You're not explaining she did exactly what you want. You don't give us no information. I take a flight whenever available or anything to get away from this girl. My husband and I argue because he says I'm not a positive role model for her. She's a grown woman to me. Shirley's right. She's not a grown woman. She's 18. She's just now turning 18. She's a child. She don't get it. Now, you're an adult. You know what happened. You know why this girl mad. She's got parents that failed her and allowed her to disrespect grown people. Wait a minute. Respect. On social media, you dating her daddy that's divorcing her mama while they still married, that you kept it a secret. That's what you said. Respect. See, you want something you wasn't willing to give. See, little sister, that's how this game work now. This the grown folk game. I'm just giving it to you straight. I told my husband if she pops off at the mouth one more time, I'm going to pop her. And then what? And then what? Because she talking and you going to hit her in the mouth. So you going to resort to violence. Girl, stop. He says I need to learn how to be a parent. I told him as soon as he makes me one. Wait a minute. Excuse me, parent? Parent? You're 12 years older than this girl. At best, you can be her big sister. But parent, she has two parents. She not finna call you mama. Ain't none of this fitting to work. I'm gonna have a suggestion for you to say. I told him as soon as he makes me one, I would rather work and deal with a plane full of needy passengers instead of dealing with a grown child. You keep saying grown, but she a child.
She's not grown.
My husband told me that my fight or flight mentality is ruining her. He can't see that his child is divisive and honoring. Am I wrong, or does he need to put her out? First of all, he can't put his daughter out. When you're asking a man to not be a man, you're asking a father to not be a father. You're asking a man to show his daughter an example of man that he's hoping that one day she'll be able to find. Put her out. Are you kidding me?
She's the worst.
And you for asking that, what's wrong with your maturity level? No, he can't ask his daughter to leave.
And no, he can't put her out. I'm telling you right here. Y'all, you never failed to mention in this letter that you all have ever had a sit down to discuss this, to work through it. Because you done went to your corner, decided you don't like her. You was through with her before she came to your house. And now you reaping what you sow. You remember how you got your man, don't you? There's a price.
All right, Steve, thank you. Please leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand.
All right, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, Nephew is in for Junior today. So Nephew got some sports for us right after this.
God's people, this is Kirk Franklin.
Hey, this is Shaka Khan.
What's going on? This is your boy Kevin Hart.
Hey, what up? This your boy Chris Brown.
What up, though? It's your boy Big Snoop Dogg.
This is K. Michelle.
Hey, this is Tyler Perry.
Hi, this is Taraji P. Henson.
This is your boy Sid the Entertainer.
This is Yolanda Adams.
What's up? It's DJ Khaled, and you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity is the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Time now for sports talk. Tommy in for Junior. What you got, Nephew? You doing sports today? Look at
Man, the Nephew doing sports. I don't know if y'all saw it. Sterling Sharp, Jared Allen, Eric Allen, and Antonio Gates were just welcomed to the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Saturday in Canton, Ohio. Sterling Sharp shared a moment, of course, with his brother, Shannon Sharp, as they are now the first brothers, both enshrined in the Hall of Fame. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw some of it, yeah.
So let me ask you, what you think? Do you think with all of the drama that's going on with Shannon, you think it may have dampened what was going on with his brother?
I don't think it did. I don't think it did. You know, he still went into the hall. I mean, of course, he would have loved, he asked ESPN to hold the announcement until afterwards. They didn't. Because ESPN don't care nothing about his brother or his feelings. Right. You know, they Disney. We're doing the right thing. We're on election right now. So, they had a great moment on stage together. Shannon, his brother, Sterling loves him. And he gonna stand by his brother no matter what he did, as he
supposed to. That's ride or die. That's ride or die. You're supposed to.
Sterling gave an emotional speech. I didn't see all of it, but I saw people crying and people, talking about it on social media. So that, everybody was saying it was a touching moment for them. So that, like you said, Tommy, first two brothers to be enshrined into the Hall of Fame.
That's big. One family with two of them gold jackets. You know how cold that is?
Yeah.
I have my jacket on every time y'all see me. I ain't lying. I'll be out at the gas station with that gold jacket on, pumping gas, everything. You come by the house, I'm cutting the yard, I got my gold jacket on, man. You can't tell me nothing.
Wow. So who do you think, guys, is there anybody that is not in the Hall of Fame yet that you think should be, Steve? Any of your favorite players, you or Tommy?
In the Hall?
Yeah,
that should be in the Hall that's not in it now.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anybody in the Hall of Fame that I think ought to be in there. I think there's somebody in the Baseball Hall of Fame that I think should be in there. I think that Pete Rose should be in there. I think Sammy Sosa should be in there. I think Mark McGwire should be in there. And I think 1,000% that Barry Bonds should be in there.
That's sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That I do know. Yes. But America is so doggone hypocritical. They got a lot of nerve, man, passing judgment on cats. They got a lot of nerve. Wow. You can put Trump in the White House, but you can't put Barry Bonds in the hall, man.
Right, that part. All right, thank you,
deserves
Steve.
it.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, a young man on social media needs some advice. Job offer or love of my life? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
G on Steve Harvey FM writes, I'm 23 and just finished school with a tech degree, but landing a job has been harder than I expected. Right now, I've got a temporary job that pays the bills, but I just got a full-time offer with great pay, double what I'm making now. The problem is that it's 4 hours away from my girlfriend. We've been together since high school, and I really do see a future with her, but she can't move right now because she's helping her parents out, especially since her dad's been sick. If I stay, I might miss my shot. If I go, I don't know if our relationship will make it. Do I hold out for something closer or take the job and risk losing the person that I love?
You better go get this doggone job, boy. It's man up time right here.
You can't buy houses and provide for families with just love. You have a part of your life as a man. Provision is a huge part of it. Now, you can stay in town and hold hands all you want,
but that's gonna get old.
Keep going to the movies, but if you don't start progressing the train up the track, brother, it's gonna be hard. So at one point in time, a woman will marry you for security.
So you're telling him, go get it. Go get
the job, right?
Yeah.
Man, you know how many times I done moved for work?
Yeah. We all have. Yes.
We done moved with you.
Yes. We going.
We live in New York. We live in Atlanta. We live in LA.
Right. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah. So that's good advice. All right, Steve, here we go. We got time for one more. Steve and nephew Marva on Steve Harvey FM writes, I've been married just Marva. Yes.
Oh, they ain't got no meaning.
Marva.
All right, Marva on Steve Harvey FM writes, I've been married just under 2 years to someone I once thought was my person. At first, everything was perfect. We had the same goals, the same sense of humor, the same dreams. But lately, I feel like I'm vanishing inside the relationship. I'm not working right now, and my husband was okay with that. But now he's grown distant, even passive-aggressive, when I ask for money for the bills. When I think about leaving, I hesitate because he's kind to others, says the right things in front of friends, and I wonder if I'm just being ungrateful. I've started emotionally pulling back, but I don't know if that means it's time to go, or am I giving up too early? How do you know when your heart is tired for a reason or not, and not just overwhelmed? So there's a lot in that. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a lot in that. You know, look, I don't... It's so much information we don't have to help you deal with that, you know. Men are gonna stress about the finances.
That's inevitable.
They're gonna stress about the finances because that's how he measures his manhood, his value. We measure it by our work and what we bring to the table and contribute to the
household
relationship. Yeah. I'm still guilty of that myself after all these years.
Really?
So he's not going to stop wanting to have a say-so in it. I think what has to happen is he has to be convinced that you're not going to sink the ship with your decisions. I think you all got to have monthly meetings financially to discuss moving forward what you're doing. Because if you don't, after 2 years of not discussing it, all of a sudden you're saying stuff like, he's grown distance and he's checking me now. Well, y'all should be having monthly meetings and some of this could have been avoided.
Didn't she lose a job?
You know, I don't know if she quit because you said it was okay with it. If you got fired, you have no choice.
When he said okay, it wasn't okay though. When he said it, it wasn't.
Clearly.
It really wasn't.
But I like
Steve's
Steve's
go down there
advice.
to Chick-fil-A or something. They hired. She got to get the job. They hired down there at Chick-fil-A now. And those are nice people too. I'm just saying.
My pleasure. More of today's trending stories at 20 minutes after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Snack lovers, the snack aisle may never be the same again at the grocery store. We're talking about a marriage between Oreo and Reese's. resulting in 2 new items. Reese's Oreo Cup and an Oreo's Reese's Cookie. They're calling it a combo 2-way delicious mashup between America's #1 candy and America's #1 cookie. One is a classic Reese's peanut butter cup with Oreo cookie bites mixed in, and the other one is an Oreo cookie stuffed with Reese's peanut butter. Delicious. Fans will start seeing this on the shelves in September. So here's a question, guys. If you can mash up your favorite snack food or maybe your favorite candy and cookie together, what would it be? What do you think?
If I can put that Hershey bar down in that Bluebell ice cream, I would. If I could cram that down in there, I'd do it.
Which Bluebell flavor? Vanilla?
Vanilla, yes.
Ooh, that's some good eating. Hershey and yes. Come on, Steve. Mash up your favorite snack. What you got?
Cold Stone.
I don't really want nothing. No, butter pecan. If I could get butterscotch swirls mashed down in the ice cream, just butterscotch ice cream, just swirls of butterscotch in there, that'd be nice.
That'd be
hard
nice
to find that.
All right, that sounds delicious. Yummy. All right, coming up, guys, another round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Time now for Would You Rather. Would you rather your mind stays young forever or your body?
No, let my body stay young. Let my mind get more wisdom. Yeah.
No, and you get to pick either one. So if your mind stay young, then what happens? I mean, if your body stay young, then your mind what? What happens?
Keep going.
Keep going.
It ain't.
Well, hell, that's what I'm trying to do now. That ain't working.
It ain't working.
Yeah, I'm trying that now. Yeah.
What year body would you go back to?
Let's see. Well, no, I was too skinny back then, but Lord, I could run for a long time.
Was 28 about right?
Hell yeah.
That's a good age for your body, 28.
Oh, man, that body right at 28.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Mature, strong, round,
can fly.
Oh, I thought you got ready to say something else. I heard that L. Yeah.
No, sir. No, sir.
I said fly.
Ooh, I'm talking about, boy, I was something to see.
Moving on. Would you rather play Twister or do jumping jacks while naked?
We ain't got the body to do Twister to begin with.
Yeah, I'm going to do that Twister naked, but I'm telling you right now, these jumping jacks ain't finna work. I'm going to faint. If I do jumping jacks naked, I'm going to faint.
That's a lot moving right there. You know that, don't you? I'm doing Twister, though. Now, who am I playing with, though? Because that makes a difference.
I don't care. I don't know. The visual is too much for me. But you pick Twister naked. All right.
Should do that, though, Carla. We can get everybody out. Let's do a naked Twister. Everybody sign up for that. That'd be nice, man.
Like a tournament? What are you saying?
Like, I wish we still had the hoodies. I'd gone on and had that on Friday. Naked Twister.
In Vegas. Yeah. Ooh, yes. All right. Would you rather have a friend with benefits or a one-night stand with a stranger?
I'm too old for that.
But I'd rather have what?
A friend with benefits or a one-night stand with a stranger.
What is the benefits?
Yeah, I'd rather have a friend with benefits. I don't need that one-night stranger. Because you're going to mess around and be on the internet in the morning.
I'm talking about headline. I'm talking about TMZ, Shade Room.
Strange.
Yeah.
Strange is strange for a reason.
Stranger danger. All right, finally, here we go. Would you rather lie and tell someone you like the meal that he or she prepared or cooked for you, Or would you rather be honest and tell them you didn't like it?
These some nasty greens you done cook. I got to say it. You can't have no bad greens. I got to tell you. This is terrible. Don't you ever cook this again. Ever. What? But they gonna keep cooking it though if we don't say something.
Come on, Steve.
I've dated a fine chick that can't cook. It ain't gonna last.
All right. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it's the last break of the day and Steve's closing remarks you don't want to miss right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door, then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity is the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Time now for the last break of the day. Steve Harvey, it's Good Tuesday today,
it was a good
nephew.
One.
Yeah. What you got? Closing remarks?
It was good. Keep our co-workers in your prayers. Just Shirley and Junior. Just remember that. Also, in my closing, let me say this. Mm-hmm. And this is something that I'm currently dealing with. And I know a lot of people. Matter of fact, I don't know nobody who's not dealing with it. You know when you've been praying about something and you've prayed about it for a long time and it's something you've wanted and hoped for and it's been a long time. And sometimes you get to the point where you want to go, hey, God, are you listening? I said, this is what I want. This is what I need. You know, the part that you have to understand, especially if you've been in contact with him on a regular, and even if you just started back with him or you're starting up with him now, God knows what we need before we ask. But the part that we got to get to is to trust in the timing that he has. Now, this is a tough thing to do, y'all, because God's timing has never, ever been my timing. Ever. I look back on all of the things I've asked for and I found out that the answer was no. And I think about, man, how disappointed I was. Let me tell you something. I was about 27, hadn't got into comedy yet. I interviewed with an insurance company. And I won't say the name of the insurance company, but my boy had got me the interview. The man I interviewed with, his name was either Roy Foster or Ray Foster. And I had been through about 4 or 5 interviews, and this was my final interview. And man, I was so excited. This was around in 84, 85, somewhere like that. And I was so excited, man. I knew I was going to get this job. And I went to the interview and the man told me, this is our final interview and I just have one concern. I'm looking at your record and it looks like you've moved 4 times over the last 6 years. And for that just doesn't symbolize stability. He said, you want to explain that? And I just told him, I said, man, I had a couple of things happen, had to move. My lease went up. I moved again. I had the twins and I had to move to get a bigger place. He said, yeah. Well, all that says to me is instability. We're sorry. We won't be hiring you at that time. And so I got in my 72 Chevy and I drove out the parking lot and I was heartbroken because, man, I wanted that job so bad. And I swung around on the freeway and I was driving past the big sign of the insurance company as I had made that U-turn and looped, and tears was just rolling down my face. I felt so disappointed at that moment, man. God, I need this job. I'm trying to take care of these kids. And he said, no. Do you know what? Had I gotten that job guess what? I probably wouldn't have got into comedy because that would have been the career path I thought that I really wanted. And God said, no, I'm not going to do that. So the answer is no. And as I look back over my life, I can think of so many times that the answer to my prayer has been no. And if it had been yes, what I was praying for, my outcome would have been totally different. There's no way I would be where I am today had he answered the prayer the way I wanted it to. So as I sit here today, or you're sitting here today, and you've been asking for something over and over, and I feel like I've been asking for something over and over, could it be possible that the answer is no? And usually when God tells me no, it's because he has a better plan. It has always worked that way, man. It's crazy. Hey, you know what? Suppose you had stayed with that person that you had prayed for. Suppose you had stayed with that person that you really thought was this, that, or the other. And you stayed with them, would you be where you were today? No, probably not. Had you stayed there, had they not left you, would you been able to find who you have now? Probably not. If you had stayed on that job that you had, would you be in the position that you're in now? Probably not. Or maybe it still ain't just worked itself completely out yet. Y'all, you got to keep waking up and understanding that when God wakes you up, it's a clear sign that he ain't through with you yet. So why don't you see what the process is? Quit complaining all the time when it don't go your way. Sometimes your way ain't really the best way. I've had to discover that. As smart as I think I am, I've really made some dumb decisions. I really have, man. I done walked myself into some crazy situations. So now I'm really just learning to trust. Trust in his steps that he's ordering of mine because I ask him to order my steps, and trust in his timing. And ask God to let your plans to prosper me, let them come true. That's the best way to live. If you can do that, man, you release a lot of pressure from yourself because you're trying to figure out which way to go when God clearly has a path for you that's already designed. Why don't you talk to God about that? Ask God, what would he have for you to do today? Ask God to order your steps today. Ask God to give you peace of mind and direction, and ask God for the strength to just stand the test and trust in his timing. God's timing is different, but it's usually way, way better. Those are my closing remarks today. Have a good one today, y'all. Hey, listen, talk to God today. He'd absolutely love to hear from you, okay? All right, do that. Y'all stay in peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.